Setting up on the line is the Scottsboro High School Band, under the field direction of drum major Tristan Culver. We would like to welcome each of you to the 2019-2020 homecoming of Scottsboro High School. Instead of performing its usual halftime show, the band will stage the field for the homecoming festivities. On behalf of the student body of Scottsboro High School, these homecoming festivities are dedicated to the classes of 1960 and 1995. The class of 1960 is celebrating their 60th high school reunion. The president of the senior class of 1960 was Bill Wood. The vice president was Billy Ray Davis, the secretary Nora Huntoon Ingalls, with the treasurer Charles Heath. The student council president that year was Mr. John Blackwell. Homecoming attendants were Martha Lou Woodall Wright, Linda Page, and Sandra Murrah. Glenda Bishop reigned as the 1959-1960 homecoming queen. The 1960 basketball team record was 32-2 under the leadership of Coach QK Dusty Carter. Holland Floyd signed with Alabama that year, and John Blackwell signed with Auburn, both playing basketball. Charles Heath accepted an appointment to Annapolis. Would all the members of the class of 1960 please stand? Let's give them a hand. Also with us this evening is the class of 1970, who's celebrating their 50th year reunion. The president of the senior class of 1970 was Paul Holland. Vice president was Ingram Bankston. Secretary was James Hunt Green. And treasurer was Jordan Jacob Swindle. The 69-70 homecoming queen was Linda Lynch Hodges. The SGA president was none other than Larry Morris. Would all the members of the class of 1970 please stand? Celebrating their 25th year reunion this year is the class of 1995. The president was Chris Green, vice president Melinda Carter, secretary Bo Butler, and Rebecca Risa served as the treasurer. The girls cross-country team brought home the state championship, with the baseball team being area champs with a 19-9 record. Football that year went to the second round of the playoffs with a 5-5 season. Would the class of 1995 please stand to be recognized? And at this time, would all alumni of Scottsboro High School please stand for a big round of applause? Go Cats! And now, on behalf of the Scottsboro High School student body, the Student Government Association proudly presents the 2019-2020 homecoming queen and her court. The court is being led by SGA Secretary Miss Libby Fowler and Treasurer Miss Annabelle Parrish. The freshman class has chosen Miss Anna Stewart Dawson for their homecoming attendant. She is escorted by her father, Mr. Stewart Dawson. The sophomore attendant is Miss Aiden Tubbs. She is escorted by her father, Jason Tubbs. Representing the junior class is Miss Alandra Gamble. Her father, Mr. Patrick Gamble, is her escort. And now the senior attendants. The first senior attendant is Miss Madeline Cantrell, escorted by her father, Mr. Johnny Cantrell. Miss Caroline Potterfield, escorted by her dad, Mr. Billy Potterfield. And Miss Laurel Grace Dukes, escorted by her dad, Kevin Dukes. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Rob Paradise, principal of Scottsboro High School, will now come forward to assist Mr. Dukes in presenting the 2019-2020 homecoming queen, Miss Laurel Grace Dukes. Student Government Association Vice President Miss Paige McGehee and SGA President Dalton Wood will assist Mr. Paradise in presenting the Queen with a commemorative plaque, compliments of Southern All Sports. The Queen's roses are compliments of Woods Cove Flowers. And of course, the Queen's crown is compliments of Miss Margaret Gross at the Century House. Mr. Paradise and the SGA officers now ask you to follow their lead in a round of congratulations for their Queen, senior attendant, and her court. We'd like to take this opportunity to introduce and show our gratitude to the band members and cheerleaders who are participating in their last homecoming football game as students of Scottsboro High School. The senior band members are Molly Bailey, Ashton Bell, Ethan Collins, Julie Cox, Tristan Culver, Joseph Heimroth, Kelby Kingston, Mallory Koopman, Gavin Little, Madeline Medley, Sunny Overby, Mary Catherine Pyscore, Gabrielle Walden. Senior Color Guard, Leighton Arnold, Caitlin Sweet. Senior Dance Line, Nicole Culver, Laurel Grace Dukes, Elizabeth Gwynn, Alexis Hoffbauer, Michaela McCamey, Shelby Womack, Abigail Woods. The senior cheerleaders are Madeline Cantrell, Emma Hancock, Claire Holland, Mackenzie Potter, and Caroline Potterfield. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand and join with us in singing our alma mater.